Hi everyone. We're going to talk about the issues, challenges, and problems faced by correctional institution in the Philippines. In 2018, the Philippines held the sixth highest prison population out of 21 Asian countries. As of 2019, the Philippines population rested at 108.31 million people, and 215,000 of those people were incarcerated. Therefore, the Philippines has an incarceration rate of about 200 per 100,000 citizens. There are 933 prisons running in the Philippines. Unfortunately, they are mismanaged and overcrowded. 5 facts about the Philippines jail system. Number 1 is the severe overcrowding. Manila City Jail, the largest city jail in the Philippines, is split into dorms that safely house 170 inmates. Currently, these dorms house around 500 people. Similarly, a room designated for 30 people holds about 130 in the Quezon City Jail. This severe overcrowding is prisons lead to illness and death tolls in the thousands. Pre-trial detainees. According to the World Prison Brief, 7.1% of incarcerations within the Philippines incarceration system are pre-trial. In 2018, 141,422 of 278 prisoners were pre-trial detainees. Unfortunately, many people are serving sentence without conviction. Pre-trial detention is found in judicial systems all over the world. In countries like the Philippines, people may serve time that outweigh their crimes. On average, prisoners in the Philippines are detained for 9 months without being sentenced. High death tolls. About 5,200 inmates die annually at the New Bilibid prison, according to Ernesto Tamayo, the hospital medical chief. These deaths are due to overcrowding, dirty living conditions, and inmate violence. At a 2019 Philippine Senate hearing, Tamayo said that there were uncontrollable outbreaks of pulmonary tuberculosis. In addition to overcrowding, poor living conditions, and inmate violence, NBP lacks nutritional foods and basic health care. On account of these living conditions, Tamayo reports that at least one prisoner dies at NBP each day. Vigilante justice. During jobless citizens were recruited to kill anyone suspected of dealing, buying, or using drugs. This was one of few ways for some people to make money. Many homeless and impoverished people joined the vigilante team. In 2016, 7,000 known drug dealers and users since the Philippines war on drug has created the belief that extrajudicial violence and murder are necessary to fight crime. But Human Rights Watch has turned the narrative around on. They are publicizing information about the vigilante justice in the Philippines. Number 5 is the corruption. The last is corruption. In August 2018, the public learned a former mayor may have been released from prison for good behavior. He was originally charged for rape and homicide in 1993. The public learned that a woman was told her husband's sentence would be shortened if she paid 50,000 pesos or $970. Later that year, senators stated that inmates could live like kings for a fee. This information led to further allegations. Prison workers and officials were taking bribes to distribute contraband to inmates that pay for personal cooks and nurses. Inmates who cannot afford a better life within the prison are stuck in overcrowded and dirty rooms. These inmates have a higher rate of becoming ill and of death. Now that the corruption has been unearthed, officials are taking steps to weed it out, one prison at a time. So that is the major issues that our correctional institution face in the correctional institution in the Philippines. It has 5 main issues, wherein it is severe overcrowding, pre-trial detainees, high death tolls, and vigilante justice and corruption, which is correctional institution are facing today. So these are the challenges and issues and problems that our correctional institutions is facing today. We cannot deny the fact that our correctional institution face a lot of issue and also face a lot of problems. But I know that our correctional institution will do their best to help those inmates, to help those convicted persons to be reformed and also to be treated, because that is the job of our correctional institution. Even though our correctional institution may face a lot of difficulties, may face a lot of issues, but I know that they are trying their best to help those inmates to be a better citizen. So let's continue to support our correctional institution, and also we should support our government in enforcing the law and to help those law enforcement to make peace and to always abide the law. So that's it. Thank you for watching.